Oh, it's just me there. Hello. What's crackalackin'? It's your boy Broshmo. Oh, just in case you did not know. So, back again, once again. We got the national championship coming on in like 20 minutes. That sucker's gonna be a banger. I can't wait for that. If you're entering the stream, go ahead, hit that thumbs up so you ain't gotta worry about it later when I ask. But put up a poll up here in a sec. See who y'all got as who y'all think's gonna win tonight. Who's gonna be our national champion? All right, let's get out of studio mode real quick and let's go over to this. There we go. All right. Make sure this is down here. I'll scroll up 2 spots. There we go. All right. So, winning the natty. All right, I almost thought about putting Florida State up there, but I ain't gonna meme y'all. Let me go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the chat. Yo, get this poll out of my way. I can't even see the chat. All right. Let me just refresh. We got Steve up in the chat. We got Michael Johnston. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Diehard Husky fan since the 90s. Never been more nervous for a game than I am right now. Go Dogs. Got Daniel. What up, bro? Russell, bro, if Penix wins this game, does it catapult his draft stock? Probably. I mean, I guess we might be talking about 5 quarterbacks in the top 15, top 20. Curious to see Washington's O-line versus Michigan's D-line. Yep, that's going to be the big thing, man. That's going to be the matchup to watch out for. It's like it's going to be at the Senior Bowl, man. Trench warfare looks like it's going to be nutty for the Senior Bowl. It truly does. Pull this up. Go over a little bit of the news, say a little bit what is transpired. Transpired's a word. At least it is now. Because we've had some moves, man. We've had some moves. As Ron Rivera gone. Goodbye, coaching staff. Or we'll see. I think it was just Ron Rivera, actually. But Fitterer's out of the Bengals, out as Bengals GM. Okay, maybe it's just Ron Rivera. Then, I mean, that just leaves Benamy anyway, so. Arthur Smith, the bad man's gone. Freaking finally, bad man is gone and out of here. And then you had Wink Martindale resigning as Giants DC. Stinking shocking. Surprising even. Saw people talk about it like him and Daboll just kind of bumped heads and whatnot. But man, that's a good DC right now out there. Martindale. Plated cheese. I feel like it's gonna be a shootout. Both teams have huge offensive power. We'll see about that with Michigan. We'll see about that. Rooting for Penix and Odunze. Odunze's a stud. Odunze's a stud. But we also saw Jaguars fire their DC, Mike Caldwell. Fired him and his staff. Yeah, Wink is good, man. Wink is good. I agree, Russ. So we have This honestly was more of a Black Monday than actual Black Monday. What up, Andre? I'm doing good. How about you, man? You tell me how you're doing, bro. Doing fine. Right now, I'm looking at. I want to look at some of the injuries as we've had Gabe Davis suffered a PCL last night. Oh, by the way, Dolphins losing. The minute I heard Mostert and Wandale weren't playing, I felt bad. And then I saw us going into halftime with a 14-7 lead, and I was like, maybe? And then the second half started. We stopped running. The football was just great. Just great, great, great last night. All right, so the Panthers, they have requested to interview Brian Callahan, Bengals OC. That's huge. That's great. They've requested, obviously, Detroit's OC, Ben Johnson. Also, Todd Monken as well. Wow. They went to Dave Canals, the Bucks OC. So it looks like they are solely looking for an offensive-minded coach. They went to Bobby Slowick, so golly. Let's look at okay. In terms of the front office, the GM position, they requested an interview with assistant general manager Brandon Brown for the Giants, assistant GM Mike Greenberg from the Bucks, Chiefs Vice President of Football Operations Brandon Tillis. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, I feel it. It feels hot. And then who else? Oh, the Saints Vice President of Football Administration, Kai Harley, excuse me. Very interesting. What do you think of MPJ's stat line will look like tonight, man? I feel like he's gonna have to crack 300. I feel like what's the over and under at right now? I feel like it's 55, 56 and a half. I feel like they have to hit the over if they're gonna win the game, right? They have to hit that over. So like minus 3.5, that puts the point total at like what? 31, 20. Well, no, it's 3 points. So it's gonna be like 30 to 27. So they're looking at point total for the Huskies being 27. Ooh, I feel like they can still win that game and hit like 24, 27. It's a little less likely though. I don't know. I imagine we're gonna see at least 2 or 3 touchdowns from Penix tonight though. If the Commanders can get Ben Johnson, which QB fits his offense better, Caleb or May? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think it's irrelevant because I don't think Ben Johnson. He's not gonna be running. Like yes, like his system in Detroit. Like the guy's a brilliant play caller. I don't think it matters which QB fits what he did in Detroit because I think it's gonna look a little bit different if he goes somewhere else. Brilliant play caller. So he's gonna look at both those quarterbacks. He's probably gonna be like, give me the guy that I can work the most with in terms of tools. And I'll probably take that guy. So I ain't too worried. Enjoyed the Rose Bowl and Sugar Bowl stream. So I took tomorrow off of work to stay up and watch this with you from the UK. Dang, Steve. Appreciate that, bro. Got Andre, not so well. I got fired Saturday. That sucks, dude. But it's a job. It will get better. Yeah, man. Just keep grinding, dude. Losing a job sucks. I feel that. So best wishes to you, my friend. Raiders have requested interviews for a boatload of GMs, but it looks like it's a 2-horse race between Antonio Pierce and Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, that's actually what it sounds like. When does the game start? Starts in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, Stephon Gilmore, they said his shoulder injury should allow him, like, he should be able to play in the wild card with a harness, so I guess that's good news. Sam Laporta has an outside shot of playing this Sunday. Golly, that's rough, man. That's rough. All right. Well, what? Let's see what other news. So I see all these general managers. You got Ed Dodds, from the Colts. Trey Brown, actually, that's kind of a Bengals one. Ooh, might be interesting. Coaching the Chargers have requested Steve Wilks, Ben Johnson, and Aaron Glenn. I hear that. And also Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken. Okay. Jerome Baker will not play versus the Chiefs after having wrist surgery. That sucks. And Andrew Van Ginkel got busted up last night. Hurt his foot. Likely out for the playoffs. The whole playoffs? Golly, dude. Come on, Dolphins. Saints, they're going to retain Dennis Allen. I'm not going to lie, that's not surprising. Oh, Giants also fired the special teams coordinator. Golly. Giants also fired offensive line coach. That was to be expected, Bobby Johnson. But golly, I'm a little shocked about the special teams coordinator. Were their special teams poor this year? I don't remember. I mean, they had, I guess, should I say, other bad areas on their team? Oh, let's see. TJ Watt likely to be out this week. That sucks. That sucks. They have a grade 2 MCL sprain. Okay, Commanders. They requested interviews with Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, Raheem Morris. Ravens assistant head coach and defensive line coach Anthony Weaver. Ooh, kind of like that one. And Mike McDonald. I really like that one. But you would figure, I don't know, man. Maybe they plan on retaining Eric Benamy. I haven't seen anything on Eric Benamy yet and his future with the Commanders. Let's see. We got Andre. Do you think Bill Belichick will be back in another team, or this past year just sent him to retirement? I think he's still gonna be coaching. I don't know where, but and I don't think next year with the Patriots is out of the question. I know there have been a lot of rumors, but again, until I see it, I will then believe it. What up, Jerry? How you doing? Would Adam Peters be a dream scenario for Commanders who's supposed to interview tomorrow? I'm not too familiar with Adam Peters. I'm supporting my family and going Michigan. Nice. We got Fearfully. Do you and Gojo have a bet on the playoff game this weekend? No, no. You know why? Because I don't bet on the Dolphins. Dolphins, if you, as a Dolphins fan, you just wait and anticipate failure. hmm. Play cheese, thank you. Yeah, we hit 40,000 just yesterday, I think. Dude, Ann and I know college football went by real fast. This draft season's going by real fast. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Pitsu. I'm a Michigan fan who bet Washington money line so that I win money if Michigan breaks my heart tonight. That's fair. Yo, Kirito, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, bro. Hmm. By the way, we'll be recording a mock draft after this game. You will get a mock draft tomorrow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Ross, thank you. Thank you. Congrats on the 40. Appreciate it. I'm just here to say Eagles suck. They're lucky. We took our foot off the gas. Golly, that's funny. What up, Sesh? There we go. My bad. Jerry says, "What do you think this of the Saints maybe adding John Gruden to staff?" It's fine. Rams did that for last year for a little bit. How much do you think Penix can do for his draft stock, particularly in a positive direction? I'm kind of curious if he could maybe get some maybe top 10 buzz. Like, truly am curious if he can do that. Mm-mm-mm. Would a guy like Jared Verse be better off coming out last year? No. I mean, I feel like he's gonna go in a similar range. I mean, last year maybe he could like maybe top 10. What up, Jalen? But I don't see him coming out of the top 20. So I guess it's fine. Probably, you know what? No, probably, yeah, probably be better if he came out last year, but I don't think he hurt his draft stock by any means. Martell, who do I got? I just want a great game. I just want a good game. Great game. Part of me really wants to see Washington win. My heart say Washington. I just want a good game though. What up, Ladon? How you doing? Right now, just trying to pig out before the game. We wash gallantly streaming the rise. I was pulling for to win Miami Dolphins. I was pulling for Dolphins too, but I wasn't expecting it. Michael, you said I know a complaint of yours regarding JJ was just his small sample size. Oh shucks. Let me scroll up. Small sample size, and that you wanted to see how he did in the playoffs before the game starts. Do you think he's done enough? No, he didn't do much of anything in that Alabama game. Panthers requested an interview Mike McDonald. Dude, McDonald's a great coaching option. Got Steel City room for Washington. Yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, a lot of people had like a lot of prospects last year from Florida State were like, "Yo, no, we could run it back next year and make the playoffs," which they kind of should have. Mm-mm-mm. Dang, Gyardo, you said I'm gonna get destroyed tonight. Michigan wins. Put all your chips on Washington. That's wild. Penix is giving you Tua vibes. He's got a much stronger arm than Tua. I don't necessarily think. I don't necessarily think Penix is as good over the middle as Tua is. Like, keep in mind that Washington offense is geared for long, deep routes, long developing routes. Mm. Here comes Michigan. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my plate away. God bless. All right, here comes Washington on the field. Uh, if you don't know, we got a poll going up right now, or a poll that's currently up, where you could vote who you think's gonna win, Washington or Michigan. So go ahead, check that sucker out. Giants need a DC now. Wish we kept Patrick Graham. Yeah, Graham's pretty solid. What happened to the Miami Dolphins? Injuries. And we stopped running the ball. Stopped running the ball in the second half. That was just ugh. Uh, see, JJ is a project QB, but I think he could be good in a run heavy offense. What do you think? I mean, I think like he's got the tools. I just want to see more of him, you know? This is a team that just rides the run game and they'll have JJ, occasionally make the big play here and there. Like we know he's capable of these just nutty throws. Just they're kind of few and far between. What is the matchup to watch for this game? It's probably the trenches, D-line, O-line. You got Fatanu, you got was it Rosewater? Rosenwater? Rosengard? The right tackle? Let's go with that. But taking on guys like McGregor, you got Harrell. Here we go. Here's the coin toss. It's gonna be a tough task for the Michigan secondary, though, keeping all them receivers in check. Penix shows up again. He's QB2. I don't know. I don't think he could reach QB2 for me, but he could definitely get in that top 10. All right, Tails is the call. It is Tails. Michael Penix already winning. Already winning. Thoughts on fake Neil? The fake Neil was on the players, not on the coach. I don't got too many thoughts on it. Was it? It wasn't a good look, and yeah, it could get players hurt when they think you're about to knee the ball. You come out in the victory formation, and then you just hand it off to Jamal Williams. So, like, I don't like running out of the victory formation. The game's out of reach, and you go to you get into victory formation. I think you should kneel. Like running in that formation, kind of scummy. I don't mind running up the score. Go for it. If the opposing team can't stop you, that's on them. But don't do it from the victory formation. That's kind of trashy. Miami Dolphins are in the playoffs. Fun fact. McCarthy gets a lot of hate, but he's good. Want my Seahawks trading up into the second round if he's available. Go Huskies. Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad. It's just like, again, I want to see more of him. All right, we're about to get this sucker underway. How do you feel Miami KC rematch in Arrowhead? Yeah. How do I feel about it? I feel like it's a battle against one banged up team and one team that just keeps making mistakes on offense. KC has the healthier defense and probably the better defense. What a stop! Stopping it at like the 15. So I'm gonna give the edge KC, but man, dude, I think we're in for a offensive blunder in that game. Gonna be watching Corum like a hawk today. Same with the Noonday. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we kind of already know what Corum is. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the... Oh, they spotted at the 16. We got a handoff to Corum. Decent little run. Gets to the 20. It's going to be 2nd and 6. I see him ducking me. Did I duck you? Did I miss you? I'm sorry, dude. Be sure to add Broshmo if you have a chat directed my way. Oh, you did too. My Texans made the playoffs after all that trash talking. Hey, dude, that's awesome though. Now be like Roman Reigns and acknowledge me. I'll acknowledge the Houston Texans. I'm really happy about them. Oh, fires across the middle to Cornelius Johnson for the 1st down. I will acknowledge the Texans, dude. Hey, dude, no one was really expecting that. I thought it'd take him a year or two, but I mean, dude, going back to my deep dive, I think I said this was a better team than, a much better team than it was last year. I didn't think they were a playoff team. Thought they were a year away, but look at them now, man. Look at them now. All right, 1st and 10 at the 28. At their own 28. Got Roman Wilson in motion, and they hand off to Corum. Good run. Corum gets to about the 35. Helmet came off. I'm pretty sure he's got to come off the field after that. I personally hope that Michigan wins. This is from Timberwolves fan. Who would have thought? Because Penix's draft stock would fall enough that the Vikings don't have to worry about trading up. That's fair. 2nd and 3. And they got Mullins in the backfield. And handoff. And he gets the 1st down. Up the middle. Oh, I would rather have Brady's career over Undertaker. Undertaker had a great career, but give me Tom Brady, man. Damn, probably made a lot more money doing it. Where do you have Blake Corum ranked in the draft? Probably in like the 3rd round. It's kind of this run back class, though. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 39. They got Corum in the backfield. And, oh, McCarthy's going to throw out of here. He's backpedaling and he gets it. Nice little rocket there to Cornelius Johnson. I think it's going to be short of the 1st, though. Oh. Dang, just not hot, but really full. Thank you. Oh, they gave him the first down. Okay. Hand off there to Mullins. No, yeah, that's Mullins. Woo, nice pickup. Gets down to like the 36, 37. Remember that Minshew deserves starter money? I think he does. I mean, has Minshew not proved he is solid starter in the NFL? I'm not saying he's like top 15. He's probably like maybe a fringe top 20 guy, but if we're gonna have 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL, Minshew probably should be one of them. All right, McCarthy looking for, oh, he is smothered. There we go. We got a sack there by Washington. But productions, what do you mean, what deep dive? I do deep dives over the summer. Just because you ain't watching doesn't mean I don't do them. No, I don't think Penix is better than Tua. Thoughts on Rakestraw? I'm about to do my position rankings, start them back up in the next week or so. So I'll talk about Rakestraw then, but dude is fast and dude knows coverage. Oh, Edwards bouncing out to the outside. Touchdown. Clogged middle, bounced outside and said, see ya later. 41-yard touchdown. Has to be the longest touchdown this year from Donovan Edwards because he has done almost nothing this season. Golly, I'm not gonna lie, he probably shouldn't even. He shouldn't even gone in that hole. He should have always been going outside. Does Flacco win the Super Bowl? Probably not. Can the Steelers get the upset on the road against the Red Hot Bills? Probably not. They are also doing. They're also going to be playing that game without Watt. Edwards wasn't playing. That's where Edwards just wasn't getting a lot of snaps this year. I'm pretty confident he's played in basically every game. I mean, I could confirm this real quick. So just talk it off the dome. All right. And I had to get a new mouse yesterday. So I got a wireless mouse. It's all right. It's all right. I miss my old mouse, but it was its time. It was its time. Does WWE work with New Japan under Triple H? Apparently, there's some speculation. There might. Tanahashi's now the president over there in New Japan. I don't know if that's kayfabe because he's still wrestling, but maybe. What would you do if you're the Patriots picking a 3? Probably try to move up. If the Bears aren't into quarterback. But I mean, even if then, I feel like still going quarterback. Donovan Edwards has played in all 14 games. Yeah, he's only had more than 10 attempts in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games this year. Golly. But dude, his yards per attempt are down too. Like, it's just been a bad year. It's not that he's just not been on the field. It's just been a bad year for him. Alabama DC just retired. Oh, that's wild. Dream WrestleMania main events both nights. Mine. Well, it's got to be night 2. It's got to be Roman, or yeah, it's got to be Roman and Cody. Night 2's got to be Roman and Cody. Night 1. I don't think there's a storyline I'm attached to. I'm sure they probably want Seth and Punk. I was kind of hoping Drew would take the title off of Seth. I'm kind of bored of Seth Rollins' run. Dude, Donovan Edwards should have broke that outside. Like, he ran into nothing. And that's kind of been him this year. Running into nothing. I don't know. You could have maybe the Gunther record. I don't know. It's kind of wide open right now. Will be the first trade before March when free agency frenzy starts. I don't know. Probably a lesser trade, maybe like a pick swap that involves a unhappy player. That'll probably be the first trade. A random John Cena versus Logan Paul match. No, that one headline. Or that one main event. I mean, I'm sure they probably want Becky Rhea main event night 1. And I'm kind of all for that. That'd be a banger match. All right, let's see how Washington responds as they take it from their own 25. Oh, that's still hot coffee. I will touch you later. They're going to toss out to Dylan Johnson, who's going to get it out to the 31. Nice little 6-yard gain. Could be 2nd or 4. Okay. Oh, I didn't even mention Graham on the defensive line. Oh, Seth, I'm going to be honest. Every rivalry Seth has had, I've wanted the other person to take the title off him. Finn, I wanted Finn to win. Nakamura, wanted Nakamura to win. Drew, wanted Drew to win. Empty backfield, gets it out to McMillan. Getting the first down. Like, I'm fine with the Punk Seth match. It just doesn't need the belts. And I don't want Punk with the belt. Empty backfield once again. Oh, doing a little changing at the line. They're currently at their own 42. Got Dylan back in the backfield there. Now they're going for a more tight set. You got 5 on the play clock. Oh, low snap. Penix is rolling out. Dumps it to Nixon. Oh, my bad. I thought it was Dylan in the backfield. Punk's winning the Rumble. I don't think he is. Justin Fields gonna be the first trade that happens. Might be. Dude, Malik Neighbors is a wonderful prospect. All right, 2nd and 7. Hand off to Nixon. It's gonna be a 3rd and long. It's gonna be 3rd and 5, but 3rd and long. Anyone know where I can watch the game in Europe? Nope. Sorry, Eric. Could you imagine Gunther versus Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson? Yeah, dude, that would be a 6-star match, 6.5 star. Yeah, Darth. The conference realignment has been nuts. All right, here comes 3rd and 5. Dylan Johnson's currently in the medical tent. Side note. Penix, get it out in the flat. Oh, missed tackle. 1st down. That was Sab on the missed tackle there. Dang, caught a break there. Think Minnesota should bring back Mike Zimmer as DC? I see what you did there, cute anime. Dustin, you wanted Finn to win too? Yeah, Finn should have won. That's the thing, man. Every rivalry Seth's been in, the other guy probably should have won. All right, running back in motion out the backfield. And are they calling it incomplete? Yeah, they're calling it incomplete. Dylan Rogers, the running back, or Dylan Rogers, wow. Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson is in the medical tent. He is cleaning his left ankle, or it seems like he has a problem with his left ankle. 2nd and 10 for Michigan, or for Washington, excuse me. They're at the Michigan 42. Whistles blown dead, flag. Oh, Timberwolves, you should have went to WrestleMania. Seth is just so likable. W can't let him lose. Yes, they can. Doesn't matter if he's likable, dude. WWE is in this great position where they have a ton of main eventers now. They have made stars out of a lot of people. No, I didn't see who the flag was on. Oh, it was a timeout. It wasn't a flag. It was a timeout. Timeout, Washington. Oh, Greg, if you want me to read a comment at Broshmo in the chat, because if I'm only human. I'm only human. I'll make it a mission to read anything that's added at me. If you super chat, guaranteed I have to read it. But if I accidentally miss something in the comments or in the chat, man, I'm sorry. Sorry. Really think if Lamar wins the Super Bowl, Jaden goes too. Oh, that'd be high. If JJ has a really good game and Michigan wins, and Natty does solidify himself as a first rounder. like him having a really good game is kind of like, yes, he needs to have a good game. Winning the Natty ain't enough. They could win the Natty and probably just do that through the run game. I want to see some impressive throws. I want to see some like turmoil, not necessarily on the scoreboard, but like under pressure, under distress. Who do you like better after 2 years, Quessy or Speedman as the Vikings GM? For me, I'd say Speedman. I don't know. I'm kind of want to wait and see. I think the Jets might have Darth. Really do. Caleb Williams sounds better at Washington than in the Bears. Maybe. All right, here we go. Coming back to the game. Bo Nix or Michael Penix? Who do you draft? I'm a Bo Nix guy. Everyone knows that. Oh, I see. Mason. Okay, they're showing a replay of where Dylan Johnson got hurt. Mason Graham rolled on the left ankle. Without Dobbs Mania, the Vikings would be at pick 6. Well, y'all traded for that. All right, here comes 2nd and 10. Make the handoff, gets it out to Ndunze, who gets the first. He's down inside the 30. I don't know why Bo Nix gets a lot of hate either. I think it's people just remember him from Auburn. They will never stop seeing him as Auburn Nix. All right, drop him back. Penix getting out of pocket and throws it low to Nixon. Incomplete. Yeah, throws it behind him, but I mean, I don't think the plan was to ever complete that pass. All right, 2nd and 10. Dylan Johnson back out there. And they give it on the sweep to McMillan, who he's going to be close to the first. I think they're calling him 2 yards short. I think Dobbs didn't turn out great because Kevin O'Connell didn't plan a game plan for him. He uses him like Kirk Cousins when his skill set is his legs. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. All right. They're at the 17. And off to Johnson, who gets it down about the 10 and a half yard line. First down. Question is, can they make another first? Is it 1st and goal? I think it's 1st and 10. 1st and goal. Well, they marked him just inside. All right, hand off to Dylan Johnson, man, trying to break free. Does not. Just gets the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 9.8 yard line. I agree, Dustin. They need to move on. Bo Nix is a different player. Be crazy for the Raiders to draft Ondonze on the first. He's a great player. Great player. 2nd and goal. Oh, end around. This one to Polk. And it's gonna be 3rd and goal, but it's gonna be like 8 yards. Matthew saying, "Let's go Washington." I still got that poll up, don't I? I'll wait. I'll wait till after the first quarter to end the poll. All right, 3rd and goal. They're in goal. They're at the 8. Another timeout already on this first drive. They've went through 2 timeouts. How about them Fins? Yeah, how about them Fins, man? Ugh. No, I anticipate we would lose that game already with Waddle and Mostert out. Thoughts on Malachi Nelson going to Boise State? Good for Boise. Boise had a nice run at the end of the season. Now they got a quarterback. How you like the Chase Claypool trade now? For the Dolphins? I mean, we basically got him for free, so it doesn't really matter. What the problem was with Dobbs is that he doesn't go through his progressions. When he didn't have a playbook, he naturally had to go through them. He had a negative effect just being, nah, dude. Nah, he didn't just have a negative effect by just being on the team. Yeah, them Texans, Jason. Playoff bound, dude. What a bounce back year for the Texans. Not even a bounce back year. What a year. How many times are people going to bring them to the Texans? Hey, man, they made the playoffs, dude. Let them have their moment. Let the Texans have their moment. Can't see the Texans being the Browns. It's going to be tough. All right, 3rd and goal from the 8. Here we go. We got Dylan Johnson in the backfield. 10 seconds on the play clock. They bring in extra pressure. Steps up. Oh, just out of the reach of a Dunze. Man. You're going to have to take this field goal. Here comes field goal. Oh, he barely made that. Who do I want to win? I would love to see Washington win, but I just really want a good game. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. I said I'd wait till the end of the first quarter. Then the poll. I'll wait till the end of the first quarter. Disappointing into a good drive. Yep. Heading's accuracy is very questionable. I think it's questionable on the run. You give this guy all time to sit back there, he can drop some dimes, but on the move. But I mean, a lot of quarterbacks aren't that accurate on the move, so. Voice sounds better? Yeah, buddy. And it also helps that I'm not talking for like 12 hours straight. Yeah, slide whistles for the field goals. We got the turnover kazoo, the field goal, PAT slide whistle, and then, of course, cowbell's the touchdown. Bro, one play and a field goal, then immediately back to commercial. Yep. Oh, they got to get their commercials in, bud. They got to get them commercials in. I like Penix a lot, but I think he is overrated as a prospect. I don't know. I think top 20's fine. Again, if he comes in and looks good in this game, I think that's fine for him. Oh. I don't understand how Drake May is QB2 over Penix. Younger. I mean, I guess you could say they have comparable arms, but I do think that no, I'd probably give the arm strength the Penix. It's just it looks prettier from May. May has a much prettier delivery, uh, mobility, and usage of mobility. Did I mention younger? Oh, Gojo, you want in, bud? Here you go, Gojo. Sorry. Eddie's working, okay? Oh, they're gonna return this. Oh, why do they keep trying to bring it out of the end zone? Did they have special teams problems last week? Who has the biggest arm on the in the draft? I would say it's probably Joe Milton. Easy. Joe Milton probably has got the biggest cannon. Is it an accurate cannon? No. Rock versus Roman Reigns. I hope it doesn't happen at Mania, but I can't imagine it happening somewhere else. All right, so they're gonna get the ball at their own 14. Hand off. Corum, almost breaking it outside. Defense does a good job of swarming. Did you do any mock drafts for the Bengals? Well, I'm gonna be doing a mock draft tonight. That'll come out tomorrow. I only did a couple of picks to start the draft off because I wanted to be influenced by this game. Biggest arm of the top 6. It's got to be like Penix and Williams. Like May's not too far off. Fake the handoff. McCarthy going over the middle. Oh, he gets Wilson. Nice. Dustin says, do you think we see the last of Harrison Smith, Daniel Hunter, and Kirk Cousins in a Vikings uniform? Well, it sounds like Kirk Cousins and the Vikings are already trying to whip something together. All right, now they're down at the Washington 45. McCarthy throwing it again, and after a dot, he just throws it off. I don't know if he thought his guy was going to be breaking out rather than just sitting on the route, or if he just missed him. Can you slow this QB1? That is a hot take. All right, real tight formation, a running formation, if you ask me. Hand off to Donovan Edwards, breaking another one. He's gone. Breaking another one. This time saw the hole immediately and just hit the boosters. What up, Patriots Global? Did you get my message? That I rarely check my Instagram. Thoughts on the transfer portal? It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, if they're 2-time transfers, then they have to sit a year unless they're like a graduate transfer. Transfer graduate? I don't know what the word for that is. Dude, Edwards doing nothing all night and then suddenly saying hello. Dude, Cameron, yeah, no lie, dude. I think I just said that. Heard all that crap I was talking and suddenly he's like, hello. Wow. Yeah, you got on. I got you, Gojo. You only got like 4 or 5 guys on the other side, and they're all blocked. Too easy. Oh, you hear the Falcons are interested in Kirk? That's interesting. Thoughts on Miller Moss beating out QB transfers? Well, he's a 4-star recruit, so I imagine. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I sent you my email, Patriots. Yo, speaking of FTFN, man. Oh man, who was the cat that led that was like the head of it? That crazy dude, crazy fantasy guy is out here doing interviews with like sleuths. Did a interview with some chick who claimed her body counts 300. I was like, wait a minute, I know that guy. So weird. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see how Washington answers back. As now I see everyone starting to vote for Michigan. All right, Washington, you need to clap back on this drive. Fake it to Dillon. Penix stepping up, getting a couple of yards. A very dangerous looking slide, but a slide nonetheless. Thoughts on Chop Robinson as a prospect? Seems kind of raw. How do you think he'd perform as a rookie? I think he'd perform freaking pretty well as a like a DPR option early on, doesn't he? A pass rusher, because he's just a twitched up. He's a phenomenal athlete, but he has gone through these stages where he just kind of just gets real stagnant. They tossed out to Dylan Johnson for like nothing. Yeah, freaking Joe. Yeah, that's right, Joe. Vikings could be interested in a new running back to pair up with Ty Chandler. They could. Empty backfield here on 3rd and 5, but Nixon motions back. And then they're only bringing 3. Gets it to McMillan. He's fighting for it, but Sanders still, man. What a wrap up. That was a great stop. How much you want to bet this drive ends with a punt? Well, I don't want to bet any money because it is. What do you think of Geno Smith being a good comp for Penix? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Ooh, I kind of like it. Oh, that punt came off. Looked like it came off the wrong side of the foot, but it ends up being a good punt. It's going to be down to the 21. Sanders still, like, I think he's probably a slot only in the NFL, but he's going to be one hell of a slot player. Why is Bucky Irvin not like at least a second rounder? I really like him and want the Vikings to get him. Long field speed's probably not great because he's on the shorter end, which means smaller strides. But dude is good. I love him too, but that's more of a 3rd round value, I think. He's really just been asked to be very plain Jane in the passing game. It's really just swing and screen. 1st and 10 for Michigan. Yeah, we're going to get a handoff, and we're going to go to the second quarter. Oh, and Blake Corum breaking away. He's going to get a block downfield. Oh, he's down to the 20. No, the wheels are coming off. Dude. Freaking wild. I wonder if Jabbar Muhammad is available for this game. I haven't really looked for him. All right, well, y'all are 50-50. Michigan edging out 50-49. Georgia really was the best team in the country. I mean, can't really say that if, Georgia lost to Bama, Michigan beat Bama. Can't really say that. I don't think that's fair to Michigan. Yeah, Sanger still was originally a wide receiver. What did they say to Corum and Donovan before the game? Yeah, honestly, those guys are running angry. Oh, for under on 250 rushing yards for Michigan. Ooh. I don't know. I thought Washington would just honestly, I thought Washington would sell out to stop the run and be like, okay, JJ, you beat us. But doesn't look like it. Georgia would have beat Michigan. You don't know that. That's not fair to say. Georgia would have beat Michigan. Well, then they should have beat Alabama. Sorry, Georgia, you screwed up. You screwed up. You cost yourselves a chance at the national championship. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Washington must have made some mama jokes. Michigan's running backs on the coin flip. That's funny. See a lot of early mock draft for 2025 putting Drew Aller in the first round. Do you think it'll happen? I mean, it could happen, but he's going to need a heck of a big jump. He was not that good this season. And I haven't even done a full eval on him. Just based on the eye test, I'm like, oh, game is over. Could be. Edwards to the Cowboys. Oh yeah, have him be the replacement for Pollard. Florida State would have won the chip. Not gonna lie, that's funny. I was a Penn State fan. Drew Aller looked rough. He did. All right, you done chilling, Gojo? This game's getting a little too out of hand for you. All right, Gojo. All right. They're at the 20, 1st and 10. Handing it over to Corum. Tough 4 yards there. Was afraid of this. Washington can't stop the run. Yeah, I really figured they would try to sell out. How does next year's QB class compare to this year's? Well, again, I don't really start my evals for the next draft class until next year. I mean, I got some guys that I've already looked at. I've thrown some guys on my watch list for next year that have caught my eye. I think this class, at least the first part of this class, looks much better. Like, legitimately, next year, might be talking about Shadur and Jalen Milrose, the top backs. Mullen's picking it up a few. It's going to be like 2nd and 4, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Serious question from some guy. How did Tim Boyle make it to the NFL? Due to the double amount of interceptions than touchdowns. Friends with Aaron Rodgers. I guess. I don't know. Dallas drafting Blake Corum. It could happen in the 3rd round. Oh, JJ calling a timeout here on 3rd and 4. Oh, Gojo's seen enough. Gojo got out of Dodge. So while we're at another commercial break, let me give a shout out to Underdog Fantasy. If you sign up using promo code Broshmo at Underdog Fantasy, they will match your first deposit up to $100 dues. If you're unfamiliar with Underdog Fantasy, they do like weekly best ball. They don't just do it for football for the NFL. They do it for all kinds of sports, basketball, baseball, hockey, and such. They also have higher and lower on player prop bets. That's kind of my favorite. But as always, please bet responsibly, bet within your means. But if you do sign up, use promo code Broshmo. You'd like that one, Mark. How do you think Will Howard and DJU will do? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know exactly what the talent's going to look like at Florida State next year. Obviously, that Georgia game wasn't a good showcase, but I hope DJU does well, man. He's a guy that I feel like really got the raw end of the deal at Clemson. Did well for Oregon State, but man, dude's accuracy is all over the place. But he's got a huge arm. Will Howard, I think, will do fine. He's a solid quarterback. I don't think he's going to be like a high-end draft prospect, but I think he's a very solid QB. And with the immense talent that's going to be around him, he should do well. Yeah, Gojo was in here hoping he'd find another Trent McDuffie on Washington, and he was like, oh, screw this. What do you see the Bears doing and the Commanders doing? Find out in tomorrow's mock draft, Donald. Raiders, Chargers, Commanders, Panthers. Best to work for coaching job. Well, I'm already gonna pull out the Raiders. I think Raiders have their guy. So we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I feel like that's the best that you can expect an interim coach to do in that situation. And if that's not enough to keep to get the job, then I don't know what is. But I imagine the Chargers are probably one of the best scenarios. I would go Washington, Commanders, Panthers. Panthers got a lot of work to do offensively. You think the 5-star kid could make Nebraska relevant again? We'll see, man. It's also Matt Rule there. Matt Rule's not a half bad college coach. All right, here comes 3rd and 4. McCarthy's dropping back. What a play. And there it is. Jabbar Muhammad, dude. There he is. Big play. Big play. Big stop. That dude read it all the way. He was like, oh, yeah, you're going to try to go in? Nah. Who was the first player you evaluated talent on? Oh, I don't know. I wonder who the first player was for this channel. That might be I feel like that was in the Kyler Murray draft, which was probably Kyler Murray. Barely makes the field goal. So we got a 17-3 game. Washington desperately needs a touchdown this drive. Washington desperately needs to make a stop, or at least stop the run game. Oh, yeah. Jabbar Muhammad is definitely coming out. I think he's a 5th-year player. 5th-year player or 4th-year player, formerly from Oklahoma State. Do you think Washington is worth a live bet since it's early? Not a lot. You going to post a playoff poll thing, like who you pick? Oh, I already did that. I left it up until the end of the first quarter. Oh, Joe, buddy, you gotta decide. You want in or out, bud? Oh, what's on the ground? All right, buddy, you're coming in. You gotta stay in, dude. All right, I can't have you scratching on my door all night. This sweet little boy. Here, you want to say hi to the people? Want to say hi to the people, Gojo? Come on. Hop up here, bud. Say hi to the people, Gojo. Oh, you wanted a back scratch? Look at the intense scratch face. You like that? Are you gonna lay down, buddy? All right. I gotta get back to this, Gojo. Washington's back on offense. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 25. What up, Busy? How you doing, buddy? Fake the handoff, going outside to a Dunze, getting the first down there. Nice. You okay, dude? I did not catch your playoff bracket then. Playoff bracket. Oh, I haven't done a playoff bracket. Maybe I will do one. Yeah, I'll do a couple of polls on the channel for the playoffs this week. That's a great idea, Donald. Thank you. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 35. Penix rolling, going over the middle. And that's Jalen Polk, Junkyard Dog himself. Buddy, I get it. You want attention. The kids are out there. That's where you can get your attention, Gojo. All right, hand off there to Dylan. Gets like a yard. All right, you want to go out, man? Uh, Here you go. There you go. Leon might just have to put a dog door through the wall. Yeah, Steve, you might not have been a great decision, buddy. Sorry. 2nd and 9, and they blow it dead. Edward says, Chopper, my pit bull is watching the game. Nice. Dogs are great, dude. I love dogs. Obviously not intimately, but as a best friend, yes. Oh, false start on the center. Who are your Super Bowl predictions? I haven't really dove into it. Feel like it's probably gonna I feel like the Niners probably end up being my Super Bowl pick for the NFC. AFC's a little more wide open. All right, Penix. Here comes the pressure. He rolls out. Tries to drop a dart to a Polk, but golly, that was tight coverage. Oh, Donald, I got what you were saying there, dude. Yeah, Dustin, I kind of leaned that, but I want to actually go sit down and do the playoff bracket and see where I feel with it. Ravens will make the Super Bowl. Mark that. They might, man. They might. They're probably favorites in the AFC. Here comes 3rd and 14, and they're trying. Oh, not another false start. Come on. Come on, man. Calling it on the guard. Appreciate it, Donald. Yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do like a poll up in the community tabs for everybody. See who they got. All right, 3rd and 19. Empty backfield. They're rushing 4, throws it to McMillan over the middle. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Most intriguing playoff matchup is Rams Lions, no question. Dude, yeah, you got Matthew Stafford heading back to Detroit. And that game probably ends up being a shootout. Texans Browns is going to be interesting. All right, 4th and 7. They're at the Michigan 46. Here we go. Oh, wide open, and he missed. He missed a Dunze. Looks like a Dunze was trying to flip around to the outside. They had him. Yeah, no, he just missed him. He just missed him. No, Dunze was trying to get the attention, and then he just missed him. That's a turnover on downs. Son of a gun, dude. Son of a gun. All right, let's run through the playoffs real quick. Penix is can be inaccurate when pressure is coming. Who is better, JJ McCarthy or Penix? I mean, as prospect, right? Right now, I would say Penix, but that's just because I haven't really seen a lot of McCarthy, man. I feel like next year JJ McCarthy will be a better prospect. Dunze flipped his hips wrong. To be fair, he shouldn't have had to flip his hips, man. He was wide open. I mean, Penix puts that on the outside, but you didn't have to lead them all like that. Steve, time to play some Destiny. Perhaps. All right, so Packers, Cowboys. In Dallas, Packers, real hot. I feel like I still give the edge to the Cowboys there. It sounds like Tyler Smith will play. Who we were just talking about earlier? It was a little banged up. Oh, Stephon Gilmore, but he's gonna play with a harness. Lions Rams gonna be a shootout, but I imagine Lions get out of there. Yo, you want a shocker pick? A lot of me wants to go with the Bucks over the Eagles, but I think the Eagles probably somehow find a way to win there. Golly, I really want to pick the Bucks. But I'm going to go Browns against Texans. That's a tough matchup for the Texans. Bills, Chiefs. I'm going to go Lions, Cowboys. Golly, I want to take Tampa so bad. I want to, but I'm going to go with the Eagles. Hand off to Corum. Doesn't get much. Bills, Chiefs. I feel like I mean, this one will be at home for the Bills. Mahomes has never played a playoff game on the road. I'm going to go with the Bills there. I'm going to go with the Ravens over the Joe Flacco Browns. I'm going to go Lions in a repayment game, payback game on the Cowboys. Oh, fake the handoff to Donovan Edwards. And, oh, gets one to the sideline. Oh, ball comes out. Nice throw, though. Nice throw. Tough catch for Loveland, though. I'm going to go Niners over Eagles. So we got Bills, dude, see, and then Lions, Niners. Dude, yeah, I come to the same conclusion. Niners, Ravens. And then we're going to have the halftime show. There's going to be a blackout, a 30-minute delay. Can you see Penix strong because of his age? Oh, absolutely. If Penix ends up going in day 2, that won't surprise me. All right, so JJ McCarthy under distress essentially throws the ball away. You can say, oh, he threw it high, but there was no way. That ball was in front of the sticks. You were going to expect Johnson to have to make a move after that, so essentially throwing the ball away. Oh, game time weather for the Dolphins Chiefs game, 0 degrees. Ain't that nice? Ain't that right? How much in jeopardy do you think Matt Eberflus's job is at the moment? I would say not much. I would say like 20% he gets fired. Like he's done his defense looks phenomenal. Luke Getzey, I think, is probably the likely guy out there. Gojo's in here sleeping. Michigan needs to stick with the bread and butter. Run, run, run. Yep. Yeah, I would not. I don't know what I would. Why would I replace Penix with or Tua with Penix? Tua's been fine. Has it been great all the time? No, but I think Tua's been fine. Dude, and Penix is like a year younger than Tua. You're against keeping an incompetent head coach just because they can call defense. No, that's on y'all, man. Y'all chose to hire him. If you think he's incompetent, I think he's fine. You bring an offensive minded guy and just give him the freaking steering wheel. Be like, hey, I'll do my thing on defense, man. You go ahead. You do the play calling offensively, then you ain't got to worry about it. Like, dude, look at Harbaugh with the Ravens. What do you think he does? He's literally just a CEO type. He lets his OCs run the offense and the defense. Like when it comes to like like when it comes to even the play calling, it's like he's really just like a second voice in there when it comes to play calling. He knows how to manage the game. But I want to ditch Eberflus, man, with how great the defense was. Oh, here comes pressure. Is that Kenneth Grant? Dude, Kenneth Grant. That guy's going to be a first rounder. That dude's a monster. Golly. Oh, Matt Eberflus is CEO. That sucks at being a CEO. CEO. No, that's on your offensive coordinator, dude. Matt Eberflus's defense, like Chicago had one of the top half defenses during the second half of the season. All right, second and 22. Here comes pressure again. Oh, what a throw! Did he catch that? They're calling it incomplete to McMillan. Dang. Yeah, that came off the turf. Why pay Tua? Why pay Tua a bag? Because he's a top. He was a top 12 quarterback this year. He's played a lot of good football. All right, checks it down to Dylan Johnson, but they're gonna be short of the first. Johnson took a lot of sick hits. Oh, what up, Yin Yang? Oh, golly. I don't got a comp for Shadur. He's not gonna probably not be in this class. A lot of people have already taken him off their boards. So I typically don't start creating comps till the combine. Oh man. Lake Corum gets it to the 41. Golly. McCarthy out of the game. They got Orgy coming in. 2nd and 2. Fake the handoff, and Orgy taking it for a first, crosses midfield. Down at the 46, the Washington 46. Comp for Bo Nix. Oh, I said no, I don't normally do comps some guy until about the combine where I get measurements and metrics and all that. Ooh. Definitely a jersey hold there. No flag. All right, 1st and 10. You think Harbaugh will ever come? Yeah, I think he'll eventually come back to the NFL. I don't know if it'll be this year. Orgy's still in. Fake the handoff. Oh my gosh, and took a massive hit. Golly. Penix kind of reminds me of Jared Goff a little bit. Good accuracy, great arm, but cannot take pressure to save his life. All right, here comes 2nd and 8. Hand off to Corum. Good stop. That's... Oh, Jabbar Muhammad. Oh, no. He made the tackle, but he's in pain. Oh, something with his left arm. Oh. Bicep? Oh, man, that sucks. Man, dude. Muhammad was a great play by him. Dude came flying. Yeah, hopefully it's just seeing her. He's holding his arm. It looked like his bicep looked... Not gonna lie, his bicep looked super, like... jacked, almost like popped. Hoping that ain't it. Yeah, pray for him. At what point does Orgy come in and throw it? When McCarthy's not the starting quarterback. Like, Corum has first-round talent, but I think he will get drafted in the 2nd with Jonathan Brooks. I don't think he has first-round talent. Lacks ideal size. I mean, and after the injury, there's a little questions about the explosiveness and whatnot. And I'm not gonna act like his year, like, he had a good year touchdown-wise, but the dude wasn't creating a ton after contact. Like, he's a good back. He's a good back, but first round, I think you gotta be something special. I just don't think he's that. Bo Nix reminds you of Tony Romo a bit. Okay. Who's your top pass rusher in this year's class? Well, you could wait for my prospect rankings to start coming out, which they should start coming out maybe this week or the beginning of next week. Or you can check out my draft guide, where all you gotta do is go to Venmo, go to PayPal, drop $30, include your email because it's a Google spreadsheet, and I will share that link with you. I'll share my Google spreadsheet. It has analytics, it has stats, it'll eventually have combine and pro day numbers. It'll have what I have to say about how they performed at their respective All-Star Bowls. It'll have rankings, evaluations. Oh, it goes into the background of guys. It's great. It's a great purchase. It's a great way to support the channel. So if you want to see my full big board, which I'm actually kind of fiddling with my big board right now, but full big board, full rankings, then hey, yo, go ahead, take a gander, take a look. What do the Falcons need to work on? Coaching staff. They gotta get the coaching. They gotta get the coach in there first, obviously, and then go get a quarterback. Go get your guy. 3rd and 8. And they give it to Edwards, who picks up like 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards. 30, yo, you can act like a one-time payment of $30. Yo, stop. You gonna act like that's expensive? What? You want me to come out here and be dollar store? You don't want me to have a living? Yo, I could have made it way more expensive. Yo, some of the subscriptions y'all sign up for are more expensive than that because y'all paying per month. This is a one-time payment. That's less than $2.50 a month for a draft guide. Coming in here acting like I'm asking these Disneyland prices. Crazy. 4th and 3. They're gonna think about going for it. Do you think Harris and company will draft May? Dude, man, I don't know, man. May's going in the top 3 somewhere. Say that, dude. Buddy, you feed him yet? You gotta go tell mom. What up, Nintendo Mike? Where would Zach Wilson go in this class? Like, knowing what we know now about Zach Wilson, he'd probably be like a 4th, 5th rounder. Oh, Mark, I'm an incredible salesman. I used to sell cars for like 3 months. So, hey, King G, it's fine, dude. It's fine. You ain't gotta buy it. I ain't gonna force you. Your support's fine, dude. Your support's fine. And I mean, I'm talking about prospects all the time on this channel anyway. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of guys anyway. So as long as you stay tuned to the channel, you're gonna have a good grip on this class. All right, they're going for it on 4th and 3. McCarthy trying to get it outside, broken up. That's Eddie Fon, my boy, making the play on Roman Wilson. Wow. What a play by Eddie Fon. Oh, Mark, you sold cars for 2 years? I couldn't, dude. I couldn't. Some guys trying to get me to lie, and I just can't do that, man. I'm not a liar. It broke my moral code. My moral code. Hand off to Johnson, picks up about 6 yards. Atlanta signs Ben Johnson. Do they trade up for a quarterback? I would. Because, I mean, that team's already really well put together. I would get your draft guide, but my mom doesn't want me to. I think on YouTube, I gotta. Oh, of course, dude. Respect your mom's decision, bro. I ain't gonna ask you to go against your parents. Oh, nice throw. Good little reception there by the tight end. Yin Yang is right. We're all hurting. I'm sorry. That's the most. $30 is the least I can do in these trying times. I like to call it Bidenomics. JK. Oh my gosh, he just made a political joke. It's funny. We all know he's a bad president. Come on. 2nd and 8 for the Huskies. They got Nixon in motion. He's dumping it to Roma Dunze on a screen. Gets it past the first down. You sold Subarus to hippies. It's easy, but a little sleazy. Easy and sleazy is right. I used to work at Fiat, and I sold more used cars than actual Fiats. So, do you see a future team with Russell Wilson? Oh, dude, I have no idea what happens with Russell Wilson. 1st and 10. Oh, quick snap. Dumps it to the tight end. They're moving. 1st down again. How good would Zach Wilson be with the Niners? That's kind of tough, dude. I mean, you'd like to think he would be like you think that scheme's so quarterback friendly, but you gotta imagine there is a line where it's like, okay, Zach Wilson's just not a great NFL quarterback. I think he can grow into a fine one, but I feel like he's still got a lot of development to do. Zach Wilson now, I don't think would be anything special in Shanahan offense, but yo, you say kind of mid. I don't. I don't even think that, dude. Economy kind of sucks right now. Speaking as a homeowner, economy kind of sucks. I got lucky and I got my house 6 years ago, where I was even doing YouTube. Empty backfield, and Penix is just throwing this away. Dunze looking for a flag. Yeah, he lost his balance. Oh, Subarus are nice cars. Oh, our dorm price is crazy too. I know, like, apartments are nuts, dude. I was so happy to get out of renting apartments when I did. Oh, trying to go to McMillan, and he gets a flag on. Oh, Sane still. Oh, KJ, dude. You want my political take? I think all politicians are thieves and crooks, and they don't care what happens to the middle or lower class. Oh yeah, he was holding him. I think the type of warfare we have in this country is class warfare. We got these millionaires and billionaires making us pay for all their stuff. I think taxation is theft. I think all politicians are crooks, regardless of party. I'm just hoping maybe someday, like, a good independent will come along, but that'll never happen. All right, we're down inside the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal. Bobby Kennedy Jr. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like some of his stuff, but there's one candidate I actually really like, but he ain't gonna make it. apartments by your work are $1,500 a month, dude. When I had an apartment, it was like $750, and then I saw prices start going up, and I was like, you know what? Talked to my wife, and we just ended up buying a house. Good stop there. Was that more? Nope, that was Paige. Good stop. 3rd and goal at the 5. But like, yeah, dude. Me and my, because like I think they were gonna bump it up to like 900, and I was like, yo, let's see if we could get like a mortgage that's maybe a little, like it'll be more expensive, but like instead of buying to rent, let's buy to own. And now, I mean, dude, I got my mortgage in at 1,300, and now apartments are going for like 12 to 1,500. It's just absolutely ludicrous. Yo, Jonathan knows. I think mid is a compliment to this. Yo, Matt, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. KJ, Obama bombed people, so not a big fan of that either. Obama bombed drone strike kids, so not a big fan of that. But I mean, are you a president if you're not drone striking kids nowadays? Penix is rolling. He's running. They're gonna be about a 3 yards short, so it's 4th and goal at the 3. Dang, you're paying $17.50. Golly. All right. 4th and goal. Come on. Come on, Penix. Gets it to McMillan. There's a flag. It's near the goal line. They're pointing Michigan's direction. Are we going to get it? Yo, let's just verify this flag's not on Washington. We got a game! Washington gets the ball at half, too, by the way. There are 42 seconds left. Do you think Harbaugh will be the next Bears? No. I think Eberflus will be the coach next year. I'm not a legal adult yet, but I've been doing drop shipping and commerce, and it is a pretty good business. That's what I hear, dude. I hear, KJ, that you could start that as a good side hustle and then really work it and scale it into something. So good for you, KJ, dude. You make that money, dude. Put some away. Start investing. Dude. Invest when you're young, man. That way you have it when you're older. Good for you, KJ. That warms my heart, dude. I'm always looking for side hustles because, you know, YouTube ad revenue is shicey as hell. If I'm gonna be honest. That's why I'm putting out a virtual product like the draft guide. Mark KJ invest in Broshmo. Hey, KJ. Help yourself before you help others. I've always said that. Help yourself before you help others. All right, we got fair catch. Michigan's gonna get it at the 25. Favorite NCAA football game from any era? Oh, honestly, the last one kind of has I really like the last one. It's hard for me to remember. That was back in 14, right? If I ever become a billionaire, I'll invest in you. Kirito, if you become a billionaire, please do. Let's get this website I want to do. gonna cost a lot of money that I don't have. But let's do it, Kieran. Oh, gets it to Loveland. Close to midfield. I think they're at the 45. Uh-oh. They might get in field goal position here. All right, Washington. You still got to get a stop. You got to get out of this half. Get out of this half, and then you start with the football. Oh, yeah. Friendly reminder. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. Oh, and he kept Cornelius Johnson in bounds. Nice. They can't even stop the clock. Why do you not go out of bounds? And they spike it. And Jabbar Muhammad's back in the game. Yes. Do I like Skyrim at all? I wish I got into Skyrim. It's just, unfortunate, I don't have a lot of extra time in my life, so video games were kind of the first thing to go, unfortunately. Yeah, Nintendo Mike. I think you get a new OC. Oh, McCarthy, way off target on that. Going to the sideline. When I say invest, I'm talking like a Roth RIA or a 401k. Like, get one of those stocks that cover like 500. But I mean, there's better people on YouTube to listen to when it comes to stock advice, like or how to like save and whatnot, how to save correctly and over the years. So go check them out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna shout out this guy in my I'm gonna pull him up real quick. No, okay. Here. This is the YouTube channel. Mark, here comes they're punting. Mark Tilburg. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I put my life savings in Dogecoin. There. You're looking for good financial advice, that's probably where you want to go. Like, or at least knowing, like, figuring out how to save. That's guy that I follow, I use. Obviously, Dave Ramsey's really good too. Talks about how to get out of debt, credit card debt and whatnot, and then how to properly utilize credit cards. So check that out. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I am just a draft advisor. Ha ha. Gold could be a decent one. Yeah, Dave Ramsey's good. S&P 500. There we go. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, Roth IRA doesn't cost much. Why am I still talking finances? Trying to get into draft picks, but my family is not into betting, so I haven't yet. But I feel like I could make some good money on it. My mother despises betting, so I must respect her. Yeah, dude, Oh, Kirito, you're saying he collabs a lot with Graham Stefan? I haven't checked out Graham Stefan. That's sick. Yeah, dude, KJ, yeah, respect your parents, dude. And betting, dude. I don't think betting should be for people like a form of a career path or a job. I would say just bet for fun. Have a line, don't cross that line. Bet within your means, bet responsibly. I'm not gonna, because I know like betting, again, that's another thing that's like, it can become an addiction like nicotine, alcohol, drugs, pornography. It just sets off the same type of sensors or whatever off in your brain that just shoots that, what do they call it? Endorphins or whatever? That like kind of like shoots out like the that gives you the adrenaline, the excitement feel. So just be careful. Yeah, children, obey your parents. All right, we made it to halftime, and Washington somehow in this game. I like that. You have any other hobbies other than sports? Uh, the Lord. That's not a hobby. That's life, baby. Endorphins. Thank you, Ying Yang. Thank you. I've done a lot of research on what stuff like betting, and pornography does to your brain. How it's just similar to like any other addiction. It's just wild. All those things just melt your brain. Other hobbies. None that are really my own, I guess. Like I like fantasy. Anime, is that a hobby? I mean, I watch anime. I don't think that's a hobby. Dopamine. Oh, Timberwolves. Thank you. Dopamine. That's what it sets off. Real estate is a terrible investment right now. Well, yeah, right now, dude. Prices are freaking sky high. My buddy just bought a house, I think just last year. And he's talking about how his mortgage, he's paying like 2,400 a month. And I was like, dude, that's like almost 1,000. That's 1,000 more than I pay. It's crazy what the housing market is right now. Dude, everything's expensive. Try supporting a family, dude. Wicked, great stream. I know, dude. We're talking about everything but the game right now. Outdoor hobbies? I don't really have outdoor hobbies. I have children. Their hobbies are my hobbies. So Paw Patrol, Bluey. I just start working out again, but that's not really a hobby thing. That's more of a lifestyle. Yo, KJ, you also work at Chick-fil-A, dude? Just make that money, dude. Good paying job, good paying side hustle. Make that money, bro. It's going down. Thank goodness, dude. Yeah, I know. Paw Patrol. Dude, Paw Patrol slaps, man. Paw Patrol is this generation's Power Rangers. You play any sports? I don't have time to play sports, unfortunately. Like I do a turkey bowl once a year. I pick up a basketball maybe once a year. I wanted to get like a men's softball league going. But fishing, dude, I live in Arizona. It's desert. I have this hat. This hat is $5 and can come in whatever color I want it to. It's cheap and affordable. I mean, I wouldn't mind like camping and fishing. Like, I just don't have time to do those things. That's the thing. When you become older, you don't really have time for hobbies. Like raising your children is kind of takes over. Dude, Paw Patrol is such the new Power Rangers, dude. They got Zords. They're just vehicles. They just don't have that next transformation. I'm telling you, Paw Patrol is the Power Rangers of this generation. Dude, I loved Power Rangers too. Too, Dobbsy. I loved Power Rangers as well, dude. Don't get me started. Hey, you go to ASU, Drake? Dope. I'm south of there. So I'm a little closer to your rival, so oh, you saved a lot. Oh, okay. Saving money, not going to bars as much. Yeah, dude. It's expensive to eat out. You seem like a guy who would go hunting, fishing, and men's softball. I wouldn't go hunting. I don't have I don't have the I don't have the heart to kill another animal like that. I just can't. For some men, I'm not a man in that regard. What up, Gojo? Aww. Here, I'll come out for a second. Here, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna drop an ad real quick. What's wrong? All right. All right, all right. I'm back. I'm back. Fret not. Go put me little girl to bed. A little girl, but she's my oldest. Still little though. Golly, I gotta do a mock draft after this. Jeez Louise. There's snow in Cleveland? Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see how football Twitter is right now. Mock your Vikings, a spicy pick. Oh, we'll see what I got. Kingsley Ugam. Going to Senior Bowl. Right now, Senior Bowl is just sniping all these Shrine Bowl accepts. It's kind of funny, but kind of not. All right, all right, all right. How do you feel about the Dolphins game? It was a great first half. They stopped running the football in the second half, and I mean, we were also down Waddle in that game. We were down Mostert. Uh, Again, man, Tua final drives when we're down one score hasn't been great. What up, Bradley? How you doing, buddy? Syracuse could seriously make the playoffs. Their schedule is so easy. Oh, is it next year? Man, and they brought in some legit guys. You got McCord. They brought in cat from Texas A&M. You're doing a podcast for the Shrine Bowl. I mean, no. I won't be at the Shrine Bowl, unfortunately. The plan I was supposed to be until I got my wife pregnant. Who do you have the Bears taking with their second pick? Oh, Mike, you'll find out. I'm doing a mock draft tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow, my friend. Oh, let's see. Alabama center went to Florida State. Uh-oh. Oh, actually, I think Alex is now going to the Senior Bowl. Alex from Hail Mary Sports. I think he's going to the Senior Bowl. His credentials got approved, but I heard media credentials were kind of a joke this year. That they were approving everybody and their mom, which is kind of cool. A team that needs a QB want Garoppolo? It's like a half-eaten sandwich. Yeah, maybe Michael. Maybe. Oh, Kirito. In my wedding vows, I vowed to never put chains on my boy again. So sorry, can't do Bud. The problem I have with Fields is how much unclutch he seems to always be. That's fair. The Ole Miss run back is still in the portal. Well, he just entered it like what, a couple of days ago, right? He hasn't been in there. Hasn't been in it for that long. Chargers have also requested an interview with Patrick Graham for their head coaching job. What up, Brent? How you doing, bud? Hey, Cardiac. It's good news about the credentials because I tried asking for them and I'm not a media guy. Kirito, I vowed off a lot of things when I got married. Brian, what up, dude? Do I think Puka will win offensive rookie of the year or CJ Stroud will win it? I just did a video this past weekend for my end of the season awards. You could check that out. My dog. Hey, Xavier, how you doing? Put some respect on Penix's name. I feel like I've definitely been one of the guys that's done that better this year. Yeah, I saw Jacksonville fire their DC. I mean, I feel like I've talked Penix up a lot for being a guy that was like kind of out on him at the beginning of the year. Not out on, well, kind of out on him. Trill Carter from Texas going to Auburn. Interesting. Who's the you gonna start at QB? I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about that till next year. 2 kids in. Worth lack of sleep. Although I'm sick all the time now. Yeah, Michael. I'm about to be 3 kids in about 2 months. So Kirito, I think that's right. Yeah, just take whatever coordinators the Niners have. Good news. Reese Profenberger transferred to Miami. Isn't that the Albany cat? I think I read that. Penix is QB4 at the moment. Not for me. QB5, but they're kind of in the same. QB4 and QB5 are basically in the same wheelhouse as one another. I was high on Penix till the throws he has missed today. True. Oh, thank you, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go to the shrine with Alex from Hail Mary Sports, but yeah, apparently decided to have a kid instead. Whoops. I'm gonna do the Senior Bowl next year, though. Oh, dude, no. Miami comes back to greatness when we get the right coach. Fun fact: I don't think Cristobal is it. Oh no, I didn't see Alex shaved. No, I talked to him actually just yesterday. He must have just shaved last night. Malik Benson is going to Florida State, the center. Oh, Bradley, I don't know. You might want to reword that. I don't know what you mean by that. That looks so different. I bet. We get an okay, Kirito. Retract it before I read it. Let's see, was there any transfer portal moves today? Any new players enter that might be draft relevant? Doesn't look like it. All right, here's the kickoff. We're back, by the way. You watch basketball or baseball? Surprisingly, I watch more baseball now than basketball, but I don't follow either. That like I should probably. I don't follow it, I think, well enough to talk about it like I talk about football. We get an exhausted dad Broshmo during the draft season. Well, kind of, sort of, because my wife will be on maternity leave, so. Not exactly. But I mean, yeah, no, there'll be times where I'm exhausted, I guess. Just can't let my wife do all the work because she already did it by doing the pregnancy. Oh, Penix logged it. Oh, no. I thought he was throwing that away. All right, so Penix. Ooh, Penix taking a nasty hit, but he should just threw that away. That looks like an interception. Broshmo, did you know that Georgia got a new quarterback in the transfer portal today? He's a freshman. I didn't know that. Jalen Catalan going to UNLV. That is a big move. If you can stay healthy, man, it might mean a Mountain West title for UNLV. Yeah, no, that's a turnover. Dude, yeah, and Penix got rolled up. Golly, that's the worst thing that could happen to start the half. No, it was an interception. Looks like Penix is going to the tent. But yeah, man. Center got. Oh, yeah, the center steps on his foot and then rolls on him. Second and 7. Defense needs a big stop. Another handoff here to Corum. Daylight. First down. So Wolfpack fans in the house? Maybe. Peekaboo. Let's say QB4. I meant QB5 at best. Was a good tackle by the safety, though. Nah, man, be easy, Nintendo Mike. False start on the offense. Everyone but the center, so probably means it's on the center. All right, first and 15. Hand off again to Corum, and they stop him for about 2. Nintendo Mike. It's a way to leave. Yeah, Donovan Edwards kind of feels like he made some money, or if I'm curious if he returns. It's second and 12, second and 13. Another false start. Yeah, I agree with you, Kirito, about JJ. Where do you have Jared Verse going in the draft? Somewhere inside the top 20. All right, McCarthy batted at the line. And they're blowing it dead, not a fumble. Nice bat, though. Yeah, Edwards, if he keeps up, he's going to be gone. Well, I mean, he has only another half to do it. And the just thing is, he hasn't done much all season. John Harbaugh is not actually at the game. That's Connor Stallions in disguise. That is a conspiracy. All right, 3rd and 18. Pressure throwing it over the middle to Loveland. It literally looked like all the trips just went on verts. And he throws a drag underneath. Little in breaker. Golly, nobody bought that one was going deep. Yeah, I don't think that's the wrong move, Drake. Here comes the field goal kicker. What is new in the portal? Not much. All right, we got a 10-point game. Field goal. Loveland's really nice. I think he's going to be a very interesting prospect next year for the tight end position. Golly, dude. Tyrese Knight also going to the Senior Bowl. Sniped again from the shrine. That's hilarious. Dude, imagine if Penix had another season and an intro. Oh, golly, no. Yeah, let's not even talk about that. I don't want to talk that into existence. What are your thoughts on the NFL Scouting Academy I'm saving up for the fall classes? Oh, I don't, what is the NFL Scouting Academy? Is that a thing? I've never heard of it. NFL Scouting Academy. Scouting Academy. Learn how to scout football like a pro on our film evaluation course. It's 16 weeks. Curriculum designed to teach you the process of scouting. Ooh, this looks fun. Next semester is our summer semester, which kicks off in May 2024. Oh, that's nice that it does it over the summer. Online learning, showcase your work, earn a spot in our student showcase. Oh no, is it like an actual class? I don't think I want that. I want an actual class. I mean, dude, I love like seminars and stuff like that. Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, I mean, honestly, 950 for a course ain't bad. That's still a chunk of change. Golly. $950. Whew. Whew. I don't know. Maybe if the draft season is financially kind of Broshmo. All right, no return. Washington's getting the ball at 25. Oh, Bradley, my throat feels great. Do you think Dan Quinn gets hired this offseason? I think he should. He deserves to be another coach. To have another head coaching job. You see how hard Carson Strong's career fell off? No, I didn't. He's not even a practice squad guy anymore. I mean, the knee was like a big issue. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Dylan Johnson. Gets it to about the 29. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Well, potential teams training up to number 1. If you need a quarterback, you're probably going to be in the running for training up to number 1. All right, 2nd and 6 at the 29, their own 29. Pick the handoff, gets it out to Dunze on a screen, gets the 1st down. Michael, emphasis on saving up. Like I love watching like seminars, whether it's like on positions, schemes. I love that stuff, but golly, $950. I mean, I'm intrigued. I mean, after the draft is over, like, I ain't got a lot going on. So, 1st and 10, gets it to the tight end. Oh, big fella getting yards. He gets to the 50, and oh man, there's a flag. Unnecessary roughness. Getting a little too feisty. I don't think Seattle should trade up for a quarterback. If they find a quarterback, I don't know, man. They're in a weird situation. Strong got made it to the USFL backup and is now a free agent. Oh, that sucks. The only podcast I just lay down and watch. Well, thank you, Bradley. I think. All right, 1st and 10. They're at the 34-yard line of Michigan. Make the handoff. Ball's batted. Oh, hits the turf. Thank goodness. Seattle's like, you got Geno. Obviously, he's not a long-term option. Drew Lock's looked all right in parts this year. But I mean, if you draft a quarterback, then you're parting with somebody. And that should be all right, but are you really okay with quarterback 4 or 5 in this class? That's kind of the real question. All right, 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. All right. Yeah, I am cheering for a good game. I want a good game. Oh, here comes a blitz. Dumps over the middle. Ugh. Gets it to the tight end. They're going to be like 3 or 4 yards short, though. Oh, wow. He did have the other tight end. Oh, they're going to go for the field goal. Not going to lie. I kind of wish they were going for it. The Michigan offense scares me. Come on, make it. Make it. There we go. Back down to a one-score game. QB 4 and 5 are better than any of the QBs in 2022. Kind of looking that way, huh? I think I'm going to have to hit the restroom real quick. I will read this from you, Peekaboo, before I go pay the water bill. I will say that McCarthy has never really had to put team on his back. It's always been either running backs destroying the other team or the defense being locked down. Exactly. That's the thing, man. That's why he's such a hard evaluation. We don't know what he is. We just know he's got a good arm. I'll be there at that. All right. Come on, stop. John Morant. There we go. Out for the year with a torn labrum. That sucks. All right, come on, guys. Defense. Michigan's going to take the ball at the 25. Their own 25, of course. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. You think Derrick Henry's leaving Tennessee via free agency? Probably. Oh, Edwards bouncing to the outside. Gets a solid gain. It's about 5 yards, 4 yards. Oh, peekaboo. Golly. I don't know who Caleb Bowden is to Alabama. All right, 2nd and 6. You got McCarthy in shotgun. Edwards is back there with him. And handoff to Edwards. Oh, good stop, man. I thought he was about to break that. D-line got his foot, and then Hampton came up and just ended that play. I like it. What'd be the best fit if he leaves? What's the best fit? Golly, man. I don't know what the best fit would be. Honestly, like, really anywhere that really wants, like, a power back, I think his bell cow days might be over. All right, 3rd and 2, and they're handing it off to Blake Corman. What a stop! What a stop! Number 42, that was the cat that had Donovan Edwards' foot as well. He is a tight end, Caleb Odom. Okay. Now here comes a punt. Fair catch. You're going to get the ball to 26, 25, 25 and a half. Let's split the difference. So that's what they needed, man. This game has felt like Washington's always been behind. Now they get an opportunity to tie this game up. Kind of huge. I can see Jerry Jones bringing in Derrick Henry. Oh, it depends on the price. Miami or Kansas City, Dallas or Minnesota? Oh, no, I don't think Derrick Henry goes to Miami. Kansas City's interesting. Actually, so is Minnesota. Hey. God, you on the recruiting stuff, bro? Appreciate it. Again, like, unless they're relevant to this draft, man, typically don't have a lot of insight on them. Whew. I'm not seeing too many people tweet about the game a ton. I ain't seeing it too much. Oh, you got Stephen A. You got Derek Jeter. Oh yeah, Michael Jordan. Golly. Yo, no lie. Michael Jordan, only man that can ever sport an Adolf mustache. Y'all remember them Hanes commercials? He had the Adolf mustache, and no one said nothing about it. And people thought that mustache would never come back. And here's Michael Jordan and Hanes commercials selling white t-shirts with an Adolf stash. Oh. You think Madison needs a change team? I just don't think Madison's the guy. I think he's more of a committee back. From a running back, should the Packers target? I figure mid to late second or third round. Oh, there's a ton of good ones. Like whether it's Benson, Henderson. You could go with like Donovan Edwards. Oh, poke off the screen. Gets crossed the 40. They're 40, of course. Michael Jordan, LeBron. I lean Michael Jordan, dude. Like LeBron, dude. When you look at his size and athleticism, it's nutty. But he just doesn't compete to MJ's success. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. And again, I don't say championships. I don't say awards. I say success. Oh, another. Supposed to be another screen, but McMillan ends up on the ground. Wish they had Judgment Day be more serious. All the JD Miz stuff isn't working for me. Yeah, I feel like they're just kind of right now. They're on cooldown. They'll get hot again. Mustache because he was a big Charlie Chaplin fan. Yeah, that's true, man. You'll forget, man. Chaplin was the originator. Oh, Penix going deep. Oh, but it's out of the reach of Polk. Oh yeah, Ray Davis is pretty solid as well. I don't think you snag him in the 6th. I think he's probably an early day 3 guy. So like 4th, 5th, maybe even sneaks into the 3rd. Should I start a podcast on the recruitments? Hey, you should, dude. If you like talking about it, go ahead. Go ahead, start doing a podcast. They blow it dead. We got a flag. Oh yeah, it looks like a false start. And that's Troy Fatanu. Yeah, Dustin. That's why I said like I think MJ has the better success compared to Braun. All right, 3rd and 15. And Penix going deep again. So Dunze. Oh, Dunze tries to make a one-handed catch. But it was just that pass was just too far out of bounds. Yeah, man. Man. All right, here they go for a punt. And they brought the pressure. And takes a really good bounce. And it's probably down about the 7. 6 or 7. So good punt. I've not liked Washington's play calling today. Yeah, Penix stock so far up, down, or the same. I don't know. I feel like I'm about where like I am nor up nor down at this point in terms of where I have them at. I feel like that back end of the first round, like with the strong performance, Like, this cat maybe could have been talked in the top 20, top 50. Well, he's already kind of being talked in the top 20, but like guaranteed top 15. But I don't know. I still feel like you get around pick 20, somewhere in that late first round, you start to think about Penix if you don't have an answer at quarterback. Will Johnson, cornerback 1 next year. Will Johnson's a stud. Do you think Alabama will win it all next year? I don't know, man. I think they'll certainly be good because they're good every year. And defense got to come out and make another stop. Dude's name is Grandpa. What? I don't know what that references to. No. Ray Davis. He said Grandpa Ray Davis because he's old. He's an older prospect, I should say. Watch Jordan Morgan against Latu. He held his own. Morgan, plug and play. I think he can be, whether it's tackle or guard. Ooh, what deserving team do you think will miss the playoffs? So Bama gets in next year. Well, I don't think the thing is Bama's probably not gonna it's not gonna be like a 3-loss team. So they won't be like fringe playoff team. What up, Y2S? Just got home from work. Still, don't bring back Joe Barry. All right, 1st and 10. You got McCarthy and shotgun, but he's handing it off to Corum. And a great stop. When does college football start again? Oh, last week in August, right? Typically a week before the NFL season kicks off. All right, 2nd and 10. All right, another handoff. Corum going nowhere. Now Washington's locking down that run game. Let's go. Let's go. The Jets are in a really bad position with the 10th pick. Tackle-wise, their next pick is not until the 3rd round, where all starting tackles are off the board. Thoughts? You best be looking to free agency for some complimentary answers. Have you seen the clip of Ohtani hitting the ball through the roof of the Tokyo Dome? Yeah, I have. All right, 3rd and 8. McCarthy stepping back. Here comes the pressure, and he's running up the middle, and he gets it, and he's still running. And he goes down across the 30. Golly. I mean, that honestly, that's what you kind of want to do. Let McCarthy beat you. Nope. This time McCarthy holds on to it, and he gets another first. They're across their own 40. Yeah, now they're biting on them runs, man. They're biting on them running backs. You think Kool-Aid is an NFL lockdown corner? I think he can be. Dude's really good. All right, tossing it out to Edwards, short side. Picks up about 3 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. So it's gonna be 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. Who is a prospect you are higher on or far lower on than the rest of the mock draft community? Jackson Powers Johnson, the Oregon center, I'm in love with. I love that dude. Dude's great. Just might be one of the strongest guys in this class. Guy that I'm lower on than the general consensus. No, that's a tougher one. Gets it out on a screen and a little bubble screen. They blow it up. Loses his helmet. I haven't really looked at like a general like consensus board yet. Name one prospect on both sides of the ball that you're most excited to see at the Senior Bowl. I don't think John Michael Schmitz is accepted. I keep saying John Michael Schmitz. Jackson Powers Johnson. I'm excited about Jordan Morgan, the Arizona tackle. It's 3rd and 10. They're at their own 43. And they get it out quick to Roman Wilson. And he's not going to make it. He's close to the 50, though. Go on defense. I like Chris Abrams-Strain. Ennis Rakestraw. Also, Quinion Mitchell. Those are 2 guys I'm excited about. I feel like there's someone on the defensive line. I don't know. I have to go back and look at the list. Those are a couple on the top of my head. All right, here comes the punt. And they're going to let it bounce. Oh, bounces the other way. So they're going to get it about the 11, 10-yard line. Garrett Bradbury needs to be replaced. I think he's fine. I feel like there's other problems on that line there, Dustin. None of those guard spots are open. Are you doing the NFL playoffs? I don't think I am. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe I'll do the Dolphins game because I like pain. All right, 1st and 10 at the 11. What you got, Penix? Oh, and it's high. Thinking Polk almost got his head torn off. Man. Dude is off tonight. Should do them all. Fun fact, my NFL streams don't bring in as much as my college streams. Dumps it to the tight end. Nice cut inside. Gets the first. Kirito, benefit of the doubt. That X button is very close to that S button. I think you've been doing it all night. Broshmo's voice would die again. Oh, dude, it would. My voice would be Dunzo Funzo. All right, we're going to the 4th quarter, baby. 4th quarter. By the way, look at that. Freaking Golden Girls mug. My favorite mug. Don't make any money off these unless you get donos, right? Usually. The college ones are a little bit better because we normally get a little bit better viewership in here post the NFL games. But yeah, no, I mean these streams I basically make no money. Uh-oh. My mouse went to sleep because I hadn't touched it in so long. Gotta stimulate my mouse real quick. Dude, I freaking love this thing. Wireless mouse changed my life. Like, ironically, this is my first wireless mouse I've ever owned. I wonder how Milton and Knicks performs at the bowl. Well, typically Arm Talents is like keen at the Senior Bowl. Like, it's typically a showcase for arm talent. Milton just has a big arm, though. I think Bo Nix is going to have a really good week there. NFL owners might have people watching outside the locker room if Michigan gets a dub. I do it because I love it. That's right. Well, I just love talking football with you guys and apparently other things. Whether it's politics or your financial business. We do what we talk about it all. I don't think I've ever had a wired mouse before. Really? I've always had a wired mouse, man. My last one was alright, man. I just couldn't find, like, I liked it. I thought my last mouse was great. Like, this wireless mouse is pretty solid. Like, the scroll is a little wonky. It feels a little clunkier than my old mouse. My old mouse was a gaming mouse, though. But no, I really like it. Fits my hand great. It's all good. Oh, plate of cheese. Thank you. With the super chat. Oh, or I guess that's a super sticker. We haven't heard the cowbell in a long time, dude. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Can we see the dog again? He looked cool as F. No, he's chilling with the, like, he's probably chilling with my wife right now. Normally he'll come in, he'll claw my door when he wants in. I think he's out there chilling with the family. My oldest star is about to go to bed, so he's probably out there just chilling. Does Penix play more due to defense or signs of inaccuracy? Well, I always thought, like, sometimes on throw bases, the ball placement isn't always perfect with him. But, like, more times than not, man, he's capable of making a nasty throw. But also, like, honestly, most quarterbacks, when they get moving, they become less accurate. Hand off to Dylan Johnson here. Picks up about 3-4 yards. Wondering, Bo Nix go for 300 yards, 3 TDs at the Reese Senior Bowl MVP. Nah, they're gonna pull him before that happens. Do you think Raiders go? I think Raiders go AP. Like, I don't know if Harbaugh comes back to the NFL. I think Michigan's really gonna offer him a whole lot of money. What kind of PC do I have? I'm pretty. Oh, he gets it out quick to Jace McMillan, and he's going to be short. Good tackle there by Will Johnson. It's going to be 3rd and 4. I'm not going to lie. I don't really know what type of PC I have. Cyber Power PC. I don't know what type of PC it is, though. I had a buddy just recommend it to me. I'm not very tech savvy. Like, if it comes to, like, programs and stuff, like, once I get to know them, but I'm not a tech guy like that. Oh, Will Nix in the back drops the ball. Would have been a first. Kirito with the super chat. Guess what Kirito says, Gojo? Gojo just came in. He said, I'm poor. Dude, you and me both, bud. Watch Brooks Barker. Is this a guy that we talked about like a while ago? Probably not going to. Penix arm path is inconsistent in my opinion. He needs refinement. All right, here comes the punt. Yeah, he's short arms it a lot. It's not the prettiest throwing motion. Great bounce. Ball's gonna be down at the 16. So is the Chiefs Dolphins game gonna divide the house? If the Dolphins win, it will. If the Dolphins lose, then it's for me. It's just what I always expect. Disappointment. Benjamin, today is the first day. He has been inconsistent all season. I don't think that's necessarily true. Like, there are times where, like, on throw basis, the ball placement isn't exactly ideal. He has some bad games in there. Like, we go to Arizona State game. One of his worst games of the year. Maybe actually his worst game of the year. I believe Harbaugh goes to the Chargers. Sharon Moore becomes new head coach. Ooh, that'd be fun. How does he drop that? Because he's a running back. Bro, Penix, bro, comp is Brian Leftwich, QB of Marshall. That's actually funny. No, man. I feel like Brian Leftwich had a little bit of wiggle to him. I feel like, but I might be thinking of David Garrard. Yeah, the gap between Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, and Rome Odunze is a lot further apart than people realize. Do you think they are that far apart? No, I don't think they're that far apart. I think all three, like obviously Marvin Harrison is probably the top wide receiver, but I think Malik Neighbors is worth the top 5 pick. I'm not gonna lie. I think Rome Odunze is worth the top 10 pick. That's kind of where I'm at with them. I think they're all 3 blue chippers. Seth! Thank you for the super chat. Is Missouri going to be good next year? I hope so. When Missouri's good, then college football's fun. What college do you support? I support the Hurricanes, even though it hurts me. Kirito, thank you for gifting out some memberships, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Firewolf being getting a member. He deserves that, man. Firewolf deserves that. He's been around the channel for a long time. Not in the chat tonight, but he's been around for a minute. Leftwich was so slow. Yeah, I always get it because like the Leftwich era, the Garrard era are very like they're one after the other. Yeah, much obliged, Kirito. Is KQ. Yeah, Luis. Yeah, you might want to check that. I was like, is what? Leftwich was a pocket passer. Gross was a runner. Leftwich had the long motion like Penix. Oh, Penix has a short motion, dude. Penix literally short arms the football. I don't think he has a elongated motion by any means. Is JJ an NFL starting caliber quarterback? Not right away. On the move, gets it out. Oh, Cornelius Johnson drops the ball. Funny, Jabbar Muhammad almost intercepted it too off the tip. Who you go win? Who do I got winning in this game? I just want a good game. Yeah, Drake. I don't think Marvin Harrison and Malik are too far apart, too far off. Okay, I see what you're trying to say now, Louise. You said KK, but you meant JJ. Hand off to Corum. They stop him at the 20. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Gifted out like 85 members. Crazy, there are so many people that don't have them. Right? I don't know how many people we got in the chat. I haven't looked. Oh shucks, I can't even see unless I move my other tab. How many peeps we got in the chat? Like 130? How many likes we got on this? If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. McCarthy dropping back, being forced out of the pocket. He's got the corner, but he got tripped up! Whoa! I thought he had it for a sec. If he didn't get tripped up, he would have had that. Nice. JJ needs to sit for a year in the NFL. I think so. Rams should draft JJ and let him learn behind Stafford. It's not a bad option. In the second, the thing is, man, apparently the NFL is really high on JJ McCarthy. Man, Washington has had ample opportunities to get back in this game. All right, here comes the punt. We're going to get a return from Jackson. Oh, no, we're not. Hit hard. He is down at the 34. Like, we're going to get a return from Jackson. Splat. Oh. Gotta wonder if McCarthy ever declares. Well, he has till January 15th. Might have to go grab some more H2O. Oh, started my government class this semester, but we aren't allowed to talk about political views. School is zero fun. I mean, yeah, that's kind of stupid. People are so pissy about their political positions nowadays. People are so irritable. Just gonna say, hey, if you have a good position, then you should be able to argue it well. Because the same is true when it comes to football discourse. If you got a good take, you should be able to argue it well. Yeah, Edward, you thought this was going to be a Michigan blowout? Dude, Michigan's had ample opportunities. But Washington defense has kept him in this game. What happened to Kalen King? He had a down year. I think he's still probably a day 2 guy, like mid-day 2. But it was just a bit of a down year and a very good corner class, unfortunately. School was the best. Didn't realize until now. School was all right. I liked the social aspect of school. But as a student, man, I hated being a student. I hated doing work. I hated doing the work. I look back and was like, man, I wish I took school a lot more serious. Oh, got it to Polk, but he dropped it. Bradley, did you miss anything? No, you missed nothing. Like, I was a smart kid, just didn't I just didn't take, just didn't want to do homework and crap like that. All right, they faked the handoff. Oh, Penix launching to Dude, he's got him! There's a flag. Come on. Holden. Rosengarten. So now 2nd and 20. Finally hit a big play and it comes back because of Holden. Going over the middle to McMillan, going nowhere on the little bubble screen going inside. Chris Jenkins even playing? Should be number. What is he like? Number 5? I don't know. They have such a deep rotation on the defensive line. I haven't noticed them though. All right, 3rd and 18. Dumping it over the middle to Dylan Johnson. He gets it to about the 34, 35. But another punt. Dang, dude. All right, here we go. Punts. Man, honestly, Washington's defense has really stepped up. This has been a great second half. Krishinka is 94. I don't know why I thought he was number 5. Did a good play near the goal line earlier. Ah, okay. I don't know why I thought he was a single digit. I thought you said earlier you were in college. Oh, you're talking to Kirito. Yeah, no. Community college dropout here, baby. Delgado Community College in New Orleans. Did all of 1 semester. Called it quits. This is one of those football games you watch knowing you are going to rewatch it about 8 times in the spring. Oh, I got you. I was like, in the what? Peekaboo, you're a dropout major. Yeah, Edward, it can. I think college can be a ripoff if you don't have a plan. That's where a lot of young adults, man, find themselves in tremendous debt because they go to school without an actual plan. Like honestly, sometimes it's just better to go to a trade school. I mean, college kind of is a scam, but if you got a plan, you know what you're. Oh, Loveland, what a catch! Inside the 30. Oh my gosh. Yo, that guy. Hey, over the summer when I get to my tight ends, you're gonna see Loveland. I hand off to Corum for about 3 yards there. Malachi Corley at the Senior Bowl. Yeah, he'll be fun to watch. I don't know if JJ makes it in the first round this year. I get that people really like him, man, but I don't know if he's ready to start. Guy is a bit toolsy though. Carthy dumping it to Wilson for an easy first down. Oh, there you go, Michael. Jared Wiley's a nice sleeper at TCU. He rounded off his game a lot this year. Yeah, honestly, going afterwards, my buddy is a cop, and he's currently going to school paid for digital crime. That doesn't sound like the actual term for it, but he's going to school for that. Eligible is yeah, no, Loveland's eligible in 2025. I'm saying for the summer, my summer. I do my summer evals for the 2025 class because this channel's year round, baby. If you want prospects to watch before the season, I give them to you. You know, Decorum, he's got a little bit of room, and he's got a touchdown. Back to a 2-score game. Oh, Gojo's just laid out back there. You're basically irrelevant till the summer. Oh, and they. Oh, the doinking in. Yeah, no, I am basically irrelevant in the summer, apparently. Thank you, Bradley. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Harbaugh wins this game. I think he probably might be gone. Ollie Gordon, Judkins are those guys. Yeah, no, the run back class next year looks really good. Like I could pull up. I'll pull up my because I don't have anything on it really. But my 2025 board right now, it's just a bunch of names. Juckins, Singleton, Ott. I got Day Hunter, but he didn't play this year because he was transferring to his second school, but he hasn't even picked school yet. Gene T, the guy from Boise State. You got Gordon. You got Omarion Hampton, Damian Martinez. You got Trevor Etienne. You got Rocket Sanders. I'm a big fan of Jaquavius Marks. Taj Brooks is back. Devin Neal is back. Marcus Carroll just transferred to Auburn. Hey, Kirito, there you go. There's a running back. You got this cat from Rutgers is pretty good. Jonah Coleman from Arizona's good. RJ Harvey decided to return. Like, it's looking like a good class. Arch Manning, the best QB in his class? I don't know. I'm not looking at 2026 yet. What are the deepest positions in free agency? I think I might do a video this week on free agency. So be on the look for that. I haven't really dove into it, and I won't really get a chance till Wednesday to do it. So maybe I'll have a video out on it on Wednesday, Thursday on free agency. Kirito, we don't need a running back. I don't know. Is Hunter coming back? Did Hunter already say he's coming back? Hopefully Jonathan Brooks can come back healthy. Well, he declared for the draft, so he ain't coming back to Texas. I'm going to get more water real quick. Ha ha ha. Well, they gotta get a touchdown now. Yeah, no, I know Edge off the top of my head is pretty loaded in free agency, but I think maybe a lot of those guys will be back with their squads. All right, gets it to Polk. Ends up going for like 3 yards, 4 yards. You see Detroit take an offensive lineman in the first? Yeah, I could see him go guard, honestly. Peekaboo. Didn't expect the Huskies to be getting blown out like that. Dude, that defense gave the offense all the time in the world in the second half, man. This has really been on the Washington offense and just the great performance by the Michigan defense. Penix going down. He's got a Dunze! Inside the 30. There we go. I mean, you need to do something together, Bradley. The Goat House is participating in the Georgia would have pounded both these teams. Like, no. They lost to Bama. Sorry, Georgia. You lost to Bama. You don't get to be in the playoffs. Oh, false start? Another. Oh, come on. Oh, man. I feel like. I don't know how much cap space Philly's playing with, but Mm. All right, 1st and 15 after the false start. Oh man, Penix just tossing this away. Oh, Penix thought he was about to get hit, so he just kind of tossed it out there. All right, be easy, plate of cheese, dude. Appreciate you coming out. Who's Detroit talking to free agency? I don't know, man. Wait, Martindale to Packers. Wishful thinking. Oh, here comes more pressure. Gets it to Nixon. It's gonna be 3rd and like 13. All right, 3rd and 13. They have to come away with a touchdown. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think it's launching, trying to get to McMillan and overthrown. They got to go for it here. What did I have for dinner? Buffalo chicken mac and cheese. All right, here we go. 4th and 13. Must have to convert. No, Michigan's taking a timeout. Just had cheddar brats for dinner. Oh, that does sound good. Funny enough, Garrido, I was thinking of Michael Vick for Jaden Daniels. But I think Vic was more elusive, and I think actually had the stronger arm. So maybe Michael Vick light. Here comes pressure. Penix just having to throw this sucker up. There are flags. We might be getting. I think we're getting offset and penalties. Penix got rocked. Edward had one spicy pork sausage. Yeah. We're down. Oh man, Rosengarten was real late out of his stance. All right. Penix is gonna get another shot here. Yeah, people forget how ridiculously strong Vic's arm was. Oh, he throws interception to Saints. Saint we're still. Michigan's inside the 10. That's game. Almost a pick 6. Yeah, he had a Noonsay opened. Yeah, Kirito, I would just dodge Twitter for a couple of days, bro. And Corm's down at the 1. Draft defense changing my mind for the Vikings. Resign Kirk Cousins. Oh, you farming the impressions? And Corb's in there for a touchdown. Man. I mean, the pressure was on. I mean, Penix has been seeing pressure all night, unfortunately. It is true. This was a better game than last year's. Saber still? I don't know if he's second round. Am I spending a second rounder on a slot only guy? I don't know. And they bring out the return. Probably going to get the ball at like the 23. Where are they marking it down? The spelling's on purpose. Yeah, didn't even look at Noonzay's way. But I mean, the pressure was on, man. Pressure was on. He probably went immediately to his check down and chucked the ball. Bolson was limping slightly. Y'all saw that? Well, doesn't the guy have like 2 broken bones in his hand? Or he's got a broken bone in each hand, I think. Flag on this play. Why are slots undervalued? NFL, it's basic. It is basically a starting position. I'm just saying that's just typically what it is. They're undervalued because typically you could find a ton of you could find quality slots all over the place. It's the same for slot receiver. So I think you really only make it if you're elite. I don't see where Junior Colson would be limping. I mean, maybe shoulder based on how he fell on it, but you don't limp because of the shoulder. Yeah, Florida State's backups did lose bad to Georgia and their starters. Be easy, Mark. All right, 2nd and 3. Thanks, going over the middle. Just a little high and behind McMillan, but at this point, dude, Penix is just hurt too. Oh, that shows you Florida's not good at all. One of your wonders. Yeah, well, they were good this year. Doesn't matter if they're good next year or if they were good last year. How were they this season? All right, Penix dropping it to Nixon. He's going to be about a yard short. Which team gives Harbaugh the bag? Oh, Michigan. What? Michigan already. What? One of the reported offers were 125 million for 10 years, but he couldn't get out of it after he couldn't get out of the deal. That's the thing. He wouldn't be able to go to the NFL. I think that was a big reason why he didn't want to take it. I feel like the Chargers are probably the most likely candidates. Handoff to Nixon gets a first down. All Twitter's talking about is how many calls the refs missed for Washington. I mean, yeah, there were quite a bit of holding calls, but I mean, I thought for the most part it was a well enough called game. But yeah, there were some holding calls missed in this game. But I don't think that really impacted the Washington defense none. Washington defense really, really did a good job keeping the offense in this game. Which NFL team? I feel like the Chargers. Chargers are probably like the team that's going to offer like a huge bag. At least I imagine. 2nd and 10. Penix again. Just feels like Penix is just trying to get out of Dodge at this point. It would be crazy enough to take Carolina's job. Please not Ben Johnson. Well, I like that Carolina has asked for like offensive guys. Oh, another hit. Dude, Penix is just getting drilled at the end of this game. Chargers are not known for being a spend happy franchise. Well, they might want to be. It's more about the holding and PIs that haven't been called for Washington on offense. I haven't really noticed any of those, but I'm not gonna. I mean, you're not gonna get a good look on broadcast. Michigan calls a timeout. Oh, Mike McDonald's not going to take anything less than a head coaching job, Cameron. Oh, Ben Johnson to Atlanta. That'd be fun. Chargers aren't in that bad of a cap situation. They just got to make a lot of cuts. There's a lot of contracts that they can get off of. It's just unfortunately a lot of those are good players. Kind of is what it is. Here comes more pressure. It's incomplete. That's your game. Michigan sacrificed the Pistons in order to win this championship. That's funny. I don't imagine Washington's going to call timeouts, but I guess they could. And off to Corum. Well, Y2S. The problem is Michigan wants Harbaugh's contract to be, hey, you can't leave us for the NFL. That's the problem. Oh, you're talking about his head coach, Philly? Y'all stuck with Sirianni, man. All right, here comes the knees. And that's the ball game. McCarthy declaring or staying? Man, I feel like he might be declaring. Like winning this national championship. It's kind of makes it hard to kind of come back, you know? Yeah, Kirito, exactly. All right, well, that's it. That's the game. Michigan is our national champions. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that mock draft for y'all tomorrow. So be on the look for that. We'll have a walk the mock. I'm thinking it's probably Friday, but I'll let y'all know Wednesday when that'll be. Thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.